Okay, gonna try this again. We're gonna see if it stays on. Our internet has been going up and down all day today, and of course, right when I wanted to do my show, it all blew up. So the router, everything had to reboot itself. It actually rebooted itself 3 times before I was finally able to connect back. I couldn't even connect on my phone. It was really, really sad. So I hope that y'all come back or watch this in the replay so we can talk about the cover songs. So I guess I'll be putting them all in the comments. I'm going to try to just do them all under one. And that way it'll be a little bit easier than doing 2 videos, or maybe in 2 videos. We'll see, since this one's talking about more. So in this one, I was talking about Mad World, and that it was originally done by Tears for Fears, and then Gary Jules did it, and then I can't think of his name, and I should have looked it up, but he was on American Idol, and he had like a Broadway voice to him, and he did the Gary Jules version, and it was awesome. It was so good. So that one, I'll put the Gary Jules version up, but I mean, I know it was a cover and it was for a contest, so he didn't really cover it, but he did. But I don't think he made a record on it. So we'll just do Gary Jules and Tears for Fears. The next one that I wanted to talk about was, it was a great, great video. And I think that was it. They were a one-hit wonder with this song. Can you guess what it is? It had like it started off with, it looked like a storyboard sketch, and it was all in pencil, and then the guy hit the wall, and then it turned to real life, and he pops through, and the girl pops through, and yeah, I'm talking about a-ha's Take On Me. Oh God, that was really horrible. I know that was completely off tune, but that was the song, a-ha, Take On Me. And it was super popular. And I mean, and I think the reason why it was so popular was because of the video. I mean, I remember on MTV that it was always the #1 video, and it was played most often. Kind of got tired of it after a while, but they were out of, a-ha was a band out of Norway. This was their little one-hit wonder song. I mean, it was a cutting edge video. Nobody had done that before, and that's, MTV became like that with all their cutting edge videos. I mean, look at Michael Jackson, Thriller, Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer. It wasn't just playing playing in the band and lip syncing to the song. They were actually making really, really cool videos. So in 1980, so that was in 1984 when it was just this really cool video, and they came out and they sang the song Take On Me. So in 1988, a ska punk band came out. They were called Real Big Fish, like you reel in a big fish, Real Big Fish, and they did the soundtrack to a movie called Basketball, or Basketball, and a lot of bands had covered it, but listening to this one, I mean, it brings you back to Madness. It brings you back to just, like there was a record out called This Our Two Tone, and it had all the ska bands on it. It was really, really cool. So that's what it reminded me of. And the video is kind of neat. It's kind of a little bit better than the ballad, the love ballad, him singing Take On Me. Oh, that was a little better. But anyway, they have the ska trumpet and the trombone, and it's a really, really fun song. So that was a good one too, that I think you might like the newer one over a-ha's version. So let me know, but I will put that in there. Next was the song. Now, she came out with this. I remember seeing her on Saturday Night Live. The person who covered this was Sinead O'Connor, but I always thought that Prince had written the song for her, but he didn't. In 1985, he actually wrote it for a band. It was his little side project called The Family, and he wrote Nothing Compares to You. So we had the Prince song, Nothing Compares to You, done in 1985. And then in 1990, Sinead O'Connor did it. And her version, of course, is a lot better. And it's the one that's known. I mean, I'll look for the version by the family, but I wasn't able to hear it before the show. But she turned it into just a lush, soulful ballad. It became an anthem. It was reportedly a reflection on the death of her mother. And this version became a global sensation, and it led her to win her first Grammy for Best Alternative Performance. So that was a good one. And, I learned something new today, that Prince did not write it for her, which I always thought it was. I knew he wrote it, but I thought he wrote it for her to sing. Nope, not the case. It's a cover. Who knew? See, learn something new every day. And then the last one I want to talk about is it was done in the 80s, and probably it's more of a blues version. But it's a singer out of Canada, and his name is Leonard Cohen. And if you don't know about him, I mean, if you do, if you're in blues and, that type of music. But in 1984, he sang the song Hallelujah. Now, we all know that song today from John Cale. That John Cale covered it in 1991. And when we hear it on the TV, or you hear it at shows or anything like that, that's who everybody is doing their version of John Cale's version. But if you go back and listen to Leonard Cohen's version, it's more bluesy, it's very slow, it's almost like a dirge, I want to say, it's just like a, funeral march. Whereas John Cale, he when he sang it, it was just more melodic, and I mean, that just became what everyone knew that song of. I mean, he turned it he made it so that you had just chills down your spine from listening to it. I mean, when you hear hallelujah, hallelujah. Yeah, see, I'm not going to go any further than that, because your ears will bleed and you'll turn me off and you'll never want to watch my show again. So I want you to watch my show. So that was it on the covers of 80s songs. So please tell me what you think about it. I know it's in two parts because of our Wi-Fi and internet. Just where we live, we can't get anything half the time. Our cell phone service, not so much. You got to go stand by the door, point your toe to Jupiter. That could be a name of a band too, Point Your Toe to Jupiter. It would be fun. But I hope you enjoyed the show today. If you're watching it in the replay, please comment down below that you're watching it in the replay. And please comment as to which version you prefer. So I will be putting the YouTube versions in my comments. It should let me do that, but I will put them in the comments. And I'd love to hear from you. So tomorrow, it is Friday Trivia Day, but it's going to be kind of interesting. I'm going on a road trip with my best friends from high school. We always do our girls' weekends, and we are heading to Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Yeah, I know Misha's already singing it, and she's doing the very last O-K-L-A-H. We were in Oklahoma in high school. So, I had to do my little tribute there, which was the 80s. So there you go. I'm doing a cover of my version of an 80s song from a musical we did in high school. Yeah, I know. Doesn't fly, but oh well. Anyway, so it's going to be kind of interesting. We'll see at 4:30 where we are on the road. We may be in Oklahoma, or we may still be in the car switching drivers around. And anyway, it's going to be, hey, Cindy, I'm almost done. I'm about to say goodbye. This is, had problems with the Wi-Fi, so I had to do a second version. But tomorrow's going to be fun. Tomorrow I'll be on the road with my friends, and it should prove to be interesting, because when we do get together, we do act like we were in high school. So who knows? I may have them asking the trivia questions tomorrow. So be sure to be on at 4:30 tomorrow. And on Saturday, the 28th, remember, I'm going to be at the Quality of Life in Magnolia, Quality of Life Chiropractic in Magnolia for their big Christmas in July show. I will have a bunch of all my newer scents that are rocking the stage. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope to see a lot of you there. So until tomorrow, thanks for putting up with the dual shows today and the outage of the internet. But, I'm going to be on Wi-Fi, so hopefully tomorrow we will not be in a dead zone or anything like that. It'll be really fun. So then you get to meet my friends from high school. Yay! They probably won't want to be on camera, but oh well, what they don't know. So have a great rest of your Thursday. Have an awesome night in whatever you're doing, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Keep rocking. I am Nikki with Rock the Bath Bar, the new wave of clean. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.